Hi everyone, welcome to your practice. So in the Northern Hemisphere, we're entering into the season of autumn or fall. And in traditional Chinese medicine, this season is the metal element and related to the lung and the large intestine. And we see the metaphors for it all over the place in life. This ability to have taken in healthfully during the height of summer and maturation of the season, and now in the autumn also this healthful ability to let go, like the leaves falling from the trees. And so in this wake up practice, we're going to orient our movements a little bit more around the rib cage and the torso to physically assist us in making a healthy transition into this season, both enhancing our ability to breathe well and easily, and continuing to cultivate our ability to keep an awareness and a presence around our breath, this constant vehicle of transformation in our lives, but also through the physical practice and the movements, metaphorically, really enhancing the health of both of these systems simply by physically opening some places in the body where they are oriented. As always, doing your best in the practice, taking it at your own speed. These videos are really intended to be facilitating your practice, your cultivation, so taking a rest anytime you need, and also in celebration of kind of this quiet, contemplative nature of the autumn season, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, playing with the energetics of things, following the practice in your mind's eye if the body is not feeling well oriented in the movements is also an incredible way to get the benefits of the practice and also grow in the cultivation of your practice. So make sure that you've got space to practice. Make sure that you've taken time to clear the space or pause the video. Get yourself oriented in a way that feels good. We're going to start the practice in a kneeling position. So if you do have sensitive knees, I might recommend a light blanket or something soft that you can put under the knees. Take a second, get ready for your practice, and we'll begin. So again, beginning today's practice in a kneeling position. If this is not a great position for your feet, your ankles, or your knees, just finding any comfortable place that you can follow along. Rest the palms of your hands onto your thighs, or feel free also to cross one hand on top of the other, flipping the palms up and just letting the shoulders fall away from the ears and the top of the head gently reach up. As you're ready, close your eyes. And with the eyes closed, that gentle quiet that immediately follows, just breathe into that. Eventually, with the cultivation of our practice, this quiet we often touch with our eyes closed, we begin to touch also with our eyes open. A beautiful place to enter this particular practice, closing of the eyes, not to shut out the world, to touch that space where we are no longer so volatilely reactive to what comes in through the eyes. Knowing that this piece is also available to us with the eyes open, and the practice can carry us in that direction. From here, begin to gently deepen the breath. And if you don't often kneel down in a position like this, you might begin to feel some talking from the ankles, the feet, the shins. Do your best to distinguish if it's true pain and you need to make a different choice of position, or if you're getting the benefits of stretching through these areas. And as the breath begins to deepen maybe a little bit more, just with your imagination, give your breath a little bit of direction. So imagine that each inhale comes into the body, filling first the area of the pelvis. So deep dive down of the breath into the lowermost part of your torso. And that same inhale fills from the bottom up, like you're pouring something into a glass that fills from the bottom up. And the exhale in the exact opposite direction, emptying from top to bottom. And just beginning to cultivate this in your mind's eye with the breath continuously deepening naturally with each new breath. And each new breath, a little direction. The inhale filling your torso from bottom to top. And the exhale emptying from top to bottom. And if you find blocks or obstacles in the way, take notice. Do your best not to interact and simply keep trying. You might become aware of the gentle rhythm of your heart in your chest. You also might become aware of how the breath energizes the body differently in different parts of the torso. And if it so happens that you're not noticing any of that, that's perfect too. One more big deep breath like this. And then at the bottom of your exhale, place the hands to the thighs, flutter the eyes open, crawl your hands forward of your knees, lift the hips and tuck your 10 toes under behind you. Sit the hips back to the heels and just feel a little stretch through the toes, doing your best to get that pinky toe down to the floor as well. So toes tucked under, stretching through the bottoms of the feet. And then lengthen the feet behind you once again. Sit those hips back to the heels, hands to the thighs. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And then on your inhale, spread your wings, touch your right fingertips down, sweep the left arm up overhead. On your next inhale, through the center and up and over to the other side, exhaling to the side. Good. Inhale up through the center, exhale over to the right side. Inhale through the center and up and over to the left side. Stay here, let the right arm drape over the head. And then as you rise to the center, keep the left fingertips connected to the mat and gently draw the head up and over to the right. So the right hand is guiding the head, but not pulling. And then perhaps a deep breath through the top of the left shoulder. Maybe even the front or the back of the shoulder and the neck. Great. On an inhale, gently release the head, spread your wings once again. And as you exhale, right fingertips touch and left hand comes up and over. Circle the body forward, walking your hands around to the front until the left hand connects and sweep that right arm up overhead. Pause here for an inhale, and as you exhale, just curl forward and walk around to the other side. Inhale sweeps the left arm up overhead. Exhale around to the front. See if you can relax your head and neck to the front. Inhale, right arm sweeps up overhead. Exhale, come around to the front. Good. Inhale, left arm sweeps up overhead, and just one last time. Exhale around. Good. Inhale, right arm sweeps up overhead. Come all the way up to the top. Place the fingertips behind your toes. Press down through the fingertips to open through the chest and maybe open the throat. Lift your chin in space just a little bit up toward the ceiling to protect the cervical spine, and have a big deep breath through the center of the chest. Good. Walk the hands forward, palms planted to the ground. Inhale, offer the heart forward, keeping your hips connected to the heels. Exhale, cat. Press down and forward with the strong straight arms and round through the back. Tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale like cow, but keep the hips down. Offer the heart forward. Exhale like cat. Rounding through the spine, tuck the chin in tight. Once again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good, and keeping that gentle curve, just walk the hands back and come on up to a kneeling position. Plant your left fingertips to your left side and unwind that right foot to stand steady next to your left knee. Bring the left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist open to the right. So a few little wobbles. This is actually a little bit of a balancing pose. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, right hand forward, left hand back, open the chest to the left. Making this a little dance with the breath. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, twist. Inhale, both hands up overhead. Exhale, right arm reaches forward, left back, open the chest to the left. Inhale, arms up top. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand, foundation for your twist. Inhale to the center, reach for the heavens. Exhale, open the chest to the left, reach through the arms. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, touch down around that front foot. Lift yourself up until you're kneeling on your left leg, hands to hips, and just step that right foot right out to the right. I always seem to wobble over on that one. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the outer edge of the right leg, and up and over you go for Parangasana, gate pose. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Glide the hips forward gently in space. Low belly drawing up and in. As a last offering here, you can look up under that left arm, maybe feeling a little tingling in that left foot. Take another nice deep inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale to the top. Exhale, hands to hips. Bring that right knee back to join the left, and a gentle sit down to the heels, palms to your thighs. One big deep breath, maybe filling from bottom to top and emptying from top to bottom. Inhale, spread your wings. Exhale, touch the left fingertips down, right hand sweeps up and overhead. Good. Inhale through the center. Exhale, right hand down, left fingertips sweeping up and over. Inhale through the center. Exhale, up and over to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Making a little dance of this. Inhale to the center. Exhale, up and over to the left. As you inhale, circle the body to the back. Spread your wings to open through the chest, open to the throat. Land your right hand, and the left arm makes it over the left ear. Inhale here. wherever you are with your breath. Exhale, stay and dancing with the breath. As you inhale, lift and reach, circling back and up. Exhale, left hand touches, right hand curls overhead. Inhale, kind of like a little hallelujah up here. Exhale, right hand touches, left overhead. Inhale, up and around to the back. Exhale, left hand touches, right arm curves. Inhale, really reach across the chest there. Exhale, up and over. Stay here. Let the left hand drape. Begin to rise up to kneeling, keeping your right fingertips where they are, and use the left hand to gently guide the head up and over to the left. Somehow with our practice, we always get there to equilibrium, even if the path doesn't always seem clear. A nice deep breath. The left fingertips are soft, just to make sure you're not gripping your head or your ear. Up and over you go. Good. Inhale, release the head, spread your wings. Exhale, touch both fingertips down behind your toes and lift through the chest as you press down through your arms. So open through the throat, looking up to the sky if that's okay with your neck, and one big deep breath through the center of the chest. Good. And then come on back through the center, crawl your way forward. Plant your palms in front of your knees. Keep the hips connected to the heels. Inhale, little baby cow. Exhale, little baby cat. Inhale, glide the chest through the arms up and forward. Exhale, press into the palms and spread between the shoulder blades. Once again, inhale, hips stay heavy. Exhale, glide back. Beautifully done. Come on back to the center. Place your right hand outside your right hip and release that left foot flat to the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Twist the body open to the left. This little dance is familiar now, so let's get right into it. Inhale, reach up. Both arms up to the sky. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Open the chest to the right. Inhale to the top. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, left hand down. That was two left hands. Go figure. Inhale, reach up and stretch up. Hopefully you got it. Left arm forward, right arm back. Open the chest to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand to the floor. Twist open to the left. Just one more time. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, open the twist to the right. Good. Inhale to the center. Exhale, touch your fingertips down. Rise on up to kneeling, hands to the hips, and extend that left leg. Inhale, reach up once again. Exhale, left hand to left leg, up and over to the left you go. Glide the hips gently forward in space, zipping up a pair of pants that's a little too tight. And relax the right shoulder away from the ear and spin the chest open. Find a deep breath or two here. Let an inhale carry you up. Exhale, hands to hips. Bring that left knee in to join the right and have a seat, hands to the thighs. Breathing in, maybe from bottom to top. And breathing out, perhaps from top to bottom. Crawl your way forward to your hands and your knees. Uttanasana, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, cow, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, but as you round through the spine, sit the hips to the heels in an extended child's pose with the feet separated. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale, glide forward to your hands and knees, cow pose, drop the belly. Lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, cat, round through the spine, tuck your toes behind you, and lift your knees an inch away from the mat. Stay steady here as you inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, keeping the knees really nice and bent. Inhale here, pressing down and forward with the hands to send the hips up and back. Exhale, gently lower the knees, and we're going to build on this little dance. Extend the toes. Lift the right arm and slide it under the left, Suchindrasana. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, soften the body. Good. Inhale back to your hands and your knees. Good. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, slide it under. We'll pause for one breath. Inhale and exhale here. And on your next inhale, back to your hands and knees, putting that together. Inhale, cow, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, sit all the way back to child's pose as you round through your spine. Inhale, glide forward, cow, lift the head and tailbone. Offer your heart forward. Exhale, cat, round through the spine, tuck your toes and lift your knees an inch. Have a little fun here. Inhale, lift the right hand and see if you can also lift the left foot. Lots of wiggles and shakes. Exhale, put it down. Good. Inhale, left hand, right foot. Try to stay hovering just 1 inch over the mat. Exhale, put it down. One more deep inhale, just feeling the strength and steadiness of your body. Exhale, let it go. Adho Mukha Svanasana, knees bent, hips high. A deep breath in here. And a sweet breath out to lower the knees and untuck the toes. Breathe in, lift the right hand. Breathe out, slide it under Suchindrasana. Breathe in, come right back to the center. And breathe out, just stay steady. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, slide it under. Touch the left shoulder and the side of the head. Breathing in, come back to the center. And breathing out, softening the body. Once again, inhale, cow. Lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, round through the spine and sit yourself all the way back. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale, glide forward, cow. Lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, cat, press into the fingertips, round, tuck your toes and lift your knees an inch. Try to stay hovering just an inch as you lift your right hand and left toes. Exhale, gently put them down. Inhale, left hand and right toes, steady as she goes. Exhale, left hand and right toes plant. Inhale once again, having some fun here with the power of your belly and the steadiness of your arms. Exhale, keep the knees bent as you shift the hips up and back. We're going to stay here in this downward facing dog and pedal through the legs a few times, right and left and right and left. Great. And then come on back to the center. Find a place where the body feels steady, maybe beginning to lengthen through the legs and extend the heels down. Spine lengthening up and back. Take a nice deep inhale, maybe filling from bottom to top. And as you exhale from top to bottom, as you reach the bottom, the knees lower back down to the mat and untuck your toes. Good. Inhale, lift the right hand away. Exhale, Suchindrasana, under you go. Inhale, come on back to the top and exhale, just stay steady. Inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, slide it under. And inhale brings you back to the center. Exhale, just stay steady. Take a step forward with your hands, one paw print in front of where they are. Bend the elbows close to the rib cage as you lower onto your belly for Sphinx Pose. Really extend those legs out behind you. Prop yourself up on your elbows, elbows under the shoulders, 10 fingers spreading wide. Press down into the forearms. Reach gently back with your toes. Lift the belly button away from the mat and glide the heart forward. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, perhaps relax your forehead. A little non-traditional side stretch here for the ribs and the hips. Keep your right arm exactly as it is. Place your left palm flat to the mat and roll onto your side, keeping your right arm in a Sphinx-like position. Adjust that left hand anywhere that feels good to keep your body steady in a side lying Tadasana, and then really activate the legs and maybe even flexing the feet to feel a steadiness underneath. Stay here and simply press down into the forearm to stretch through that right side, or using your left hand as a kickstand, press into the right hand, lengthen through the right arm, and breathe across the right side of the body. Anytime in the practice when we feel the breath catch, it's just a checks and balances system to be a little more honest with where the body is. So maybe one more deep breath here, maybe lowering to the elbow, maybe just forgetting about all of it and laying on the belly for a deep breath or two. Good. If the right arm is extended, gently lower back to your elbow, and we'll meet each other in Sphinx Pose. So rolling back over onto the belly here. Elbows under the shoulders, 10 fingers spread wide, legs active, and chest lifting. Have a deep breath here. And we'll move to the other side. So keep the left arm as it is. Prop yourself up on your right palm and roll to the left side, keeping your left elbow connected to the ground. Adjust your right hand as you need, and maybe flexing through those feet, steady through the legs. Breathing in and out at least one time here, just to check in with this side of the body. And then maybe pressing down into that left hand to lengthen the left arm in a slightly deeper side stretch. As you find the response of the body, really pull the left shoulder away from the left ear by pressing down into that left hand. Enjoy another nice deep breath in and out. And then lower the left elbow gently to the ground. Meet you back in Sphinx Pose on your belly. Elbows under the shoulders, 10 fingers spread wide. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the chest to the mat. Place your hands like you're going to do Bhujangasana, but then separate them as wide as the edges of your mats. Turn the fingers out to 45-degree angles. Inhale, Bhujangasana, lift up, kind of like a sumo wrestler. Bhujangasana. Exhale, right shoulder dips to the mat. Inhale back to the center. And as you exhale, left shoulder dips to the mat. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right shoulder dips to the mat. And inhale to the center. Exhale, left shoulder dips to the mat. Good. Inhale to the center. Exhale, lower the chest completely. Draw the palms in closer to one another. Slide back to your hands and your knees. Tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Step the feet a little closer together. Send your right leg high behind you. They're keeping the hips parallel to one another, or just unabashedly throwing that leg up behind you. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, look between the hands and step your right foot there. Lower the back knee. If the right foot doesn't come forward, take a hold of your ankle and just encourage it all the way forward so that the knee is above the right ankle. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, draw the inner thighs together. Inhale, arms up overhead. As you exhale, take the right forearm to the top of the right thigh and reach up and over with the left arm. Shaping the body up and over directly to the right. As the hips glide down and forward, maybe the right fingertips find the ground outside the right hip. But if they don't easily, no big deal. Inhale to the top. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Right hand finds the back of the left leg and open through the chest once again. Try to soften the shoulders away from the ears as you allow your hips to relax down. It's actually a little bit scary. Go ahead and let those hips sink. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, touch down, tuck your back toes, straighten that back leg, keep the back heel lifted, and just lengthen the front leg any amount. Modified Uttanasana. If you've got the room, inhale, offer your heart gently forward. Exhale, fold at the elbows, bend at the elbows to bring the forehead toward the right shin. Take another nice deep inhale, keeping a little of that directionality bottom to top. And a sweet, gentle, compassionate exhale. Look to the right toes, soften the right knee, plant your palms, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Be adding that directionality, breathing in from bottom to top, breathing out from top to bottom. Step the feet a little closer together and send the left leg high behind you. Hips can stay square if that feels like a nice investigation for this morning, or just like with the right leg, maybe stretching up and reaching up like there are no limitations to where that leg can go, reaching up and stretching up. And on an exhale, look between the hands and step forward with the left foot. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, gather the inner thighs, and reach the arms up overhead. And soften at the fingertips, even as you're gently active with the arms. And drop the left forearm to the top of the left thigh and up and over with the right arm toward the left. Again, as you feel some response from the hips, trusting as they melt toward the floor, maybe those left fingertips finding the mat outside the left hip. Wherever you are, a big deep breath through the right side of the body. Good. Inhale, both arms up high. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand finds the back of the right leg. Inhale to relax the shoulders, but send the tips of the ears toward the heavens. Exhale, twisting open toward the left. Find your breath. Enjoy the gentle effort of transforming your experience. Good. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, one hand on either side of the front foot. Tuck those back toes, straighten the back leg, keep the back heel lifted, and simply lengthen the left leg any amount. Inhale, feel some length, like a whisper of breath from the tailbone to the top of the head, maybe lifting the chest gently forward. Exhale, bend the elbows and relax the forehead toward the left shin. Find your breath, maybe even with that little bit of directionality. Good. And on an inhale, look to the left toes, soften the left knee, plant your palms downward facing dog. A nice deep breath in from bottom to top. A gentle, patient breath out, feeling steady and soft at the same time. Another nice, big, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, look between the hands and simply walk the feet or hop the feet forward to Uttanasana at the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold deeply over the legs. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. Exhale, the arms by the side. Interlace your 10 fingers behind your back. Lengthen through the arms to open through the chest. In the beginning here, just lengthening the arms as much as you can. Feel free to separate your feet if you need a little extra stability. Send that chest up and open. As much courage as you can. Maybe looking up and opening the throat. Maybe keeping the chin gently soft. Wherever you choose to be here, close your eyes and breathe distinctively through the center of your chest 2 to 3 times. Beautiful. At the end of your next exhale, soften a little bit the chest, soften the chin toward the chest. Separate your feet if they're not already. Soften the knees, keep the thumbs close to the sacrum as you fold forward to Uttanasana. Relax the head and the neck. If you'd like to lengthen through the arms and bring the hands interlaced still up toward the ceiling or maybe a little forward. If you're doing that as you open through the shoulders, just continue pouring the weight toward the balls of the feet. Maybe finding a little directionality with the breath even here, filling from bottom to top and emptying from top to bottom. Keeping the arms and hands where they are, one last little effort here. Bend into the left knee a lot more to lengthen the right leg. Listen carefully, identify your left ear, and carry your left ear toward the outer edge of your right leg. Doing your best to keep the weight of the body forward and keeping the hands lifting up and behind you. Good. Gently come back to the center, soften both knees, and then bend into that right knee a lot to lengthen the left leg. Identify your right ear and carry it up and over to the outer edge of that left leg. Keeping a hold of the presence of the breath. And gently come on back to the center, soften the knees, try not to rebound out of the intensity. Drop the thumbs toward the sacrum first, and then relax the fingertips to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale here, really relaxing through the shoulders, the arms, the head, and the neck. Knees can stay softly bent. And then press your hands firmly into the mat and walk back to downward facing dog one last time. Inhale deeply here. And on an exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Untuck the toes and rebuild your kneeling position exactly where we began the practice. Rest the hands to the thighs and close your eyes as the spine lengthens gently up. And you invite the hips to really land on the heels. Again, if this position is not the best place for you, finding a place that is good. A few gentle, natural breaths here. Just taking note of the energy of the body. And flutter the eyes open. One last little dance. Spread your wings on an inhale. And as you exhale, touch those right fingertips down again. Left arm comes up and overhead. Inhale again here. And as you exhale, sweep around to the front. And inhale, right arm comes up and overhead. And as you exhale, a semicircle around to the front again. Inhale, left arm sweeps up overhead. Exhale, curl around to the front. Inhale, right arm sweeps up overhead, and exhale, stay here. Inhale, open the chest and circle up and around to the back. Exhale, right hand touches, left arm rainbows. Inhale, a little hallelujah moment again here. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sweep up and back, open through the chest, through the throat, maybe finding more ease in this dance here. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, land here. Good. Inhale, come on back to the center. Spread your wings one last time. And as you exhale, just touch your palms in front of you. Inhale, spread the wings, open through the chest. Exhale, a gentle coming home. One last time. Inhale, spread through the chest, spread through the fingertips. Exhale, return. As you inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Reach high and settle the hips. Touch the palms up overhead, and on your next exhale, just glide them in front of the chest. Close your eyes one last time. Feel the breath moving in and out. And on your next inhale, fill just halfway. Inhaling halfway and pause. And then inhale the rest of the way, filling the lungs. And exhaling really completely. We'll try that one more time. Inhale, fill halfway, pause. Inhale the rest of the way. And exhale completely. Good. On your next inhale, fill only a third of the way. Pause. Fill another third. Pause. Fill all the way. And exhale, maybe even sighing completely. One more time like that. Fill a third of the way. Fill another third. Fill the last third. And exhale completely. Drop the hands to the tops of the thighs and return to a deep, natural breath. Doing your best to keep a gentle awareness of filling from bottom to top and emptying from top to bottom. Count 3 more deep, gentle breaths to yourself. And at the end of that third exhale, relax the breath into its natural rhythm. And simply listen for a moment or two. You can carry the palms together in Anjali Mudra one last time in front of the chest. A gesture of gratitude, also a gesture of beginning and ending, entering and exiting gracefully. Thank you so much for joining the practice today, and I'll see you next time.